Hi everyone, it's Priti Raichura here, luxury wedding planner. It's that time again, it's Thursday evening, and as you know, every Thursday evening we do a live with someone from the hospitality business. Well, today I am going to be joined live with Karan Modha, and who doesn't know Karan Modha? Karan Modha of Anokee Sarees. So let me see if I can just add Karan on and welcome him to today's program. Hello,
Hi
Karan.
guys,
How are you doing?
I'm very well, Priti. How are you? Good evening.
I'm really, really well. You must be really, really busy because I know that when we spoke last week, you've just reopened the shop after this lockdown. How's all that going?
Yeah, yeah. Apologies for being late. Sorry to whoever's logged on or asking you why we're late. That's all my fault. Just because
This,
we were busy today. I've just managed to quickly get home and log on to this Facebook Live and Instagram Live that we're doing. So I take the blame for that. Yes, as you clearly said, that we have been very, very busy.
mm,
It's it's good, not only for business wise, but it's also great because we can actually finally see people as well. More interaction with customers and close friends and family that just want to come and say hello as well. Keeping our social distancing, obviously, as well. But so how's everybody else, and how are you?
I'm good. And actually, I know that through conversations that I've had with you and lots of people in the wedding industry, we're all thinking, oh my gosh, with this year, we've got to just kind of write it off. Well, it's not about writing it off. It's still about being active, like what we are now. It's still about talking to our clients, our other suppliers as well, to say that, look, we're all in this together. And of course, and there is, of course, people that we still know that are getting married later on this year. And that kind of takes me on to, I know the day when you opened the shop, I know that you had a client who
Oh,
came for a fitting, came and actually ended up buying her wedding lehenga. Is that right?
that's completely correct. But also, it's more about giving comfort to the customers and the clients
Yeah.
that don't worry, we're here for you. There's nothing to worry about, whether or not you buy an outfit from us or you already have an outfit from us, and fittings and alterations or anything along those lines need to be done. We're there for you because at the end of the day, it's your big day. Whether you're a
Mm,
groom or whether you're a bride or whether the mother or the father of a bride or groom, there's all those stresses that are going to go through your head, and
sure.
and I know what it's like getting married. So it's just one of those things. But
Yeah. Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's not about anything else. It's more about making sure everybody else is safe, and their well-being looked after, and the health is more important.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I mean, so you've opened up the shop. You've obviously following some of the, government guidelines.
All of the COVID-19 guidelines. We've got hand sanitizers everywhere. We've got clearly marked distances. We're open for retail, but we are doing appointments only as well. So basically, appointments are more. We're taking priority rather than retail side. So those who book an appointment, they've got priority over retail side.
Sure.
So
Okay.
that's how we're doing it.
And that's really good to hear. So anybody that is maybe, living with parents with underlying health problems, they want their mother's opinion in terms of a bridal outfit, they can still
Of
bring mum
course.
along.
So any daughter wants their mother's opinion, and to be fair, they also want their father's opinion rather than the credit card. So that's what they want. But
Yeah.
anybody that also comes into our shop, is deep cleaned at least. I think now we're on 4 times a day because that's how busy we are. But
Mm.
any customer or client that touches anything, as soon as they leave, we clean everything just to make it safe, not only for customers or clients, but also for myself and also for my staff members as well.
Of course, of course. Now, brides that are still looking for wedding outfits because
Mhm.
they are still planning for their wedding to go ahead later on this year. They haven't missed the boat, have they? It's not
Oh,
too late.
no way, no way, no, 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 no. That's all misconception. That's all in the back of the heads. No, no, no. They've not missed the boat, as you've just said. Um, if anything, we've been designing clothes since my grandfather, since 1967. So all they need to do is just pick up the phone or drop us an email or even go on our website, make an appointment, and that's it. We can do anything and everything they want. But the latest designs are all out there, and we can do absolutely anything. And you know it, and I know it. So it's just a beautiful thing that we're doing right now. And since this time off that I've had, technically, my design book is now full.
Is it?
And yes, it's absolutely crazy. My wife's not very happy because all I've been doing, instead of helping her looking after my little one that's 1 year old, I've just been sitting there just drawing away, just doing things like that. So it's even better.
So you've got a design, you've got a book full of designs, but if a bride came to you with her own design, and let's say for argument's sake, she's getting married this autumn, you can still put together something for her and it can still be made on time.
Oh, indeed. So that's the beauty of having your own factories where we are. So we can work our magic wand. We can do absolutely anything. Of course, before it used to take us 10 to 12 weeks. Now it's taking us at least between, I'd say, 14 to 16 weeks for a made-to-measure or a bespoke outfit. It can be done earlier, but we'd rather just keep those few weeks in between just to be on the safe side. And yeah, it's just one of the things that's the beauty of it, what we can do, because we have our own factories, we have what we're doing, we know our fabrics, we know our embellishments, and we know what we can do. And those brides that are out there that are struggling to find an outfit, or those grooms that are finding or are struggling to find an outfit, we're here for you, so don't worry at all.
So we just touched upon the design book that you have, but what's trending at the moment? What's this year's fashion? What is this year? What are people looking for? What are the colors?
So in terms of colors, the traditional colors are always going to be in fashion. So in terms of brides, it will always be the vibrant reds, the majestic maroons, the gorgeous greens. They'll always be there. And in terms of reception outfits, this is where we speak to clients. Like, they always go for the blacks, they go for the navy blues, and we even tell them, guests will come to your reception, for example, in those colors. So why don't you go for something different? Why don't you go for a nice gray? Why don't you go for a nice brown? Go for those kind of colors.
Something different.
Yeah, exactly. So we know brides obviously going to go for those traditional colors, which is what they're going to do. But especially for a reception or evening wear, go for something different. Maybe a gold, or maybe a beautiful white. You want to stand out in the crowd, with a nice gold or silver embellishment. Just dazzle. Be the belle of the ball. That's what I say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I guess with this whole lockdown experience that bride and grooms have experienced, we also know that lots of weddings have been postponed to next year. We know that a handful of weddings are still going ahead this year. It's not stopping people spending, is it? People are still wanting to dress up, even though they have had to downsize their guest list this year. If you're a bride or a groom, you still want to look the biz, right?
Of course. So at the end of the day, would you compromise on the little black dress, as all ladies have in their wardrobe? So why would they compromise on their wedding lehenga?
Sure.
It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, what we specialize in is made to measure and bespoke services. Is you give us a budget, we'll make sure you look like $100. Okay, $100, $5,000, or £20,000, or however people would like to see it. But you see, with Anokee Sarees it's an Aladdin's cave for any lady or any groom that want to come in. How many times have you been there, Priti?
Yeah.
How many times have you been shocked by whatever you've seen and saw and tried on, and you've loved it?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree with you. And it's not just bridal outfits you do matching if that's what they decide. to go for, or a complementary groom's outfit as well. And lots of people don't actually know that. So talk a little bit more about the groom. I know we always talk about the bride, and the bride always, seems to take center of
we've
attention.
been winning awards left, right, and centre, as you've known. So
I do know, because I picked up the last award for you.
For the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, thankfully, you picked up an award for us only. Was it March or February, whenever it was? So we also customize made to measure for the groom's wear. Yes, we need. Well, that's my fault as well. So I should really publicize more that we do groom's wear. But yes, we publicize. We do made to measure for the groom's wear. We can do, fathers, and brothers. Side hero range. That's what we call them.
Sure.
And
in terms of
range, so whatever.
And in terms of groom's outfits, they can be made again. You can have them bespoke. They can be bespoke.
Oh yes, we love doing bespoke ranges rather than off the shelf. Why be off the shelf kind of stuff? And give us a challenge. Let's make you something different. We had one client that's wife also did a made to measure and the bespoke lenga from us. They had a full barat, as we say, with elephants and role players and blah blah blah, whatever we did run. And he goes to me, Karan, make me a barat on my outfit, as in the groom's outfit. So I'm now thinking, wait, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And we sat there for a good 3 hours. And then we thought, let's put an elephant here, let's put a pompadour kind of person here, let's do this, do that. Made him a swatch, showed him the sketches. Okay, why don't you put this over here, put this over here, put this over here, and that's it. Then he loved it. And then as soon as it got made, oh my God, he loved it in such a way that who provides this kind of service? From a sketch to a swatch to then not liking it, then back to a sketch, then back to a swatch, then giving all of this kind of time and effort. He goes, he went to everywhere. He went to London, he went to Birmingham, went to Manchester, went to all everywhere, absolutely everywhere, because nobody gave him that service. And he loved it completely, and that outfit was
really? And that's obviously, it's not just this year that you won the award. You've been winning awards for the last few years. I am aware of that as well. And I guess it goes down to having that bespoke service that you give to all your clients, and making it so that the client is totally satisfied with it, having the sketches, then the swatch. So,
and see the beauty of our shop or fashion house, or what you can say, is from clients they become friends.
Sure, of course.
They become part of the family.
Yeah.
So my mother is also involved in our business. And
I'm losing you, Karan. I think you're just going to have to sit still.
When she sees a bride or a groom leave after the final fitting leave,
I can just try and sit still, because I think your microphone maybe I can hear lots of sound in the background. Yeah, try not to touch it because it will go. That's because you're sounding a little bit robotic. That's it. Got you now.
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, that's fine. Okay. Can you all hear those that are joining us? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear. I think they can. Yeah.
Okay. So what I was saying is, so my mother is also part of the business, and all those people that know myself, my mother, my father, my whole family, is that we're all the brides, grooms, anybody that comes in, we take them in as if they're part of the family. So we're there for them, whatever they need, whatever they want. We're just there.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when brides and grooms leave our shop with their final fittings stuff, my mum's there crying her eyes out as if it's her own daughter.
Oh, I know. I've seen her.
You don't get that. Falling out, and I'm spending more money on Andrex tissues, giving it to her rather than it's like, come on, mum, just calm it down, love. but it is what it is. But that's
Yeah,
how,
no,
that's just how our
absolutely.
business.
And talking about outfits, Karan, and I know we just spoke about bridal outfits, groom outfits. You've also started to provide a bespoke kind of matching jewelry kind of line. Tell me more about that.
That's correct. So we started doing made-to-measure jewelry. So a lot of brides and grooms are even asking us like, "Oh, we've got reds, greens, purples, yellows, whatever colors they have in their outfits.
Yeah.
But we want like a har, or we want jewelry, so necklaces, earrings, and we match them up straight away. With the supplies that we have. Uh, I'll be honest with you, it's more my mother that's sitting there designing all the jewelry. Even though she helped me design the wedding lehengas and sherwanis, but she's also designing the wedding jewelry as well. Sitting
That's
there
amazing.
making all of the tahars or whatever you call them. She's doing all of that as well, and it's absolutely fantastic. So it's just another service we provide rather than go out anywhere else. We can do everything
In-house,
in-house.
yeah, and that's what a lot of people like. They want that one-stop service, don't they? So that they can pop along into the shop, get measured up, see some of the sketches, have matching outfits made for bride and groom, and then of course the finishing touches having that jewelry that's
Exactly. Yeah.
made to measure, like you said. When you say made to measure, is it made to measure for the height of the groom or the size of the bride and groom or whatever, or is it matching?
Made to measure means whatever. It doesn't matter what size, height, weight, whatever you are. We don't.
I'm losing you again.
It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't matter whatever you are. We can make your perfect outfit. We can make your perfect outfit
Right. Okay.
whatever occasion that you want. That's the beauty of what we do. That's why we've been there since
you've been going a long time.
Really.
I think you said your grandfather started off the business. Is that right?
Yeah, all the way from Dar es Salaam.
And now you've taken over. You're the man behind the shop.
Yes, the shy
man. I don't believe you for a second.
We know what we need to do. Yeah.
I'm just going to go to some of the messages that are coming up. We've got a message here from Praveen Bhai Cottage. As we all know, he also runs his exhibitions here in Leicester. And I know that he's going to be starting up the exhibitions again sometime in November. He's asking, what's your opinion on of 2021 weddings?
For weddings in 2021, go for it. Why not? As long as the government have said yes. As long as
I'm losing you. I'm losing you.
19 has calmed down and everything. Why not? Who, as a fashion house? Oh, can you hear me now?
No, I'm losing you.
Is this better?
Stand still, sit still. I'm going to come and hammer you down because I know you just live around the corner from me. Here, sit still. Stop fidgeting, otherwise I'll tell you off. That's it. There's some background noise. Yeah. That's it. There's some background noise coming from your side.
No, there's nothing.
Some clicking noise. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if the others can hear it.
No, there's nothing here.
No? Okay, that's fine. I think it could be
anyway, from the question that you said, so for weddings in 2021, yeah, go for it. Why not? As long as the government have given us the guidelines and all the precautions are in place, as long as everybody is safe, it doesn't make a difference. Get married in 2021, get married at the end of this year or 2022. Love is love at the end of the.
Absolutely. And I know,
or as long as people are safe, that's the main thing. The risk. Please don't take the risk. Businesses as a side. Doesn't matter about a bride lehenga, doesn't matter about, I don't know, decorations, or doesn't matter about catering. As long as people are safe, that's all I personally care about.
Yeah, Yeah. I totally agree.
But I know next year will
Yeah,
be
I
crazy.
totally agree with you on that one. I don't think anybody should be compromising on the safety of their loved ones. And couples aren't. There's some people that are still, getting married this year. They've downsized on their guest list. They're protecting those people with underlying health problems and saying, look, although you're invited, we're live streaming the wedding to join in. And I totally agree with you.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I personally wouldn't, you know, like my father has underlying health issues. Would would I ask him to go to a wedding? No, I wouldn't, because it's too risky. So,
Of course. I've lost you. Oh,
I'm
it's not every day you see a statue. There we go. I've lost you. You've moved slightly. You're quite robotic. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh dear. Are you still with me, Karan? Have I totally lost you? You're still there. You're still there. I know you're still there, but you're very robotic, Karan. Oh, right. While we're waiting for Karan just to come back, I know he's still there. I wonder if I should get him off the screen and try and get him back. No, no. He's still there. I don't know if you can. Rajbhai, going back to Rajbhai, I personally think my prospective weddings next year are going to be small. Yeah, I agree. But those weddings that have been postponed from this year to next year, they still want the full shebang, Rajbhai. So how they are going to downsize, I don't know. But yeah, I've definitely lost Karan. I'm going to try and see if I can add him back shortly. But that was Karan from Anokee Sarees. I'm sure all of you know Karan. Karan is a well-known personality here in Leicester. They've been running their shop, I think, Karan, since 1967, when his grandfather first set the shop up. I think maybe when they were in Tanzania, and then it was run by his parents, and now Karan himself with his mother run the shop here in Leicester on the Golden Mile. I am going to try and see if I can try and grab him back. Probably not. No, it's not going to work. I know he had network problem. Oh, yeah, it's coming up as. Oh, we are. Let's see if we can get him back. You're back, Karan. You're back.
yeah, back.
Great. I thought I did lose you for a bit, but you're back now. I was just saying, so Karan, I was just reading out some of the messages that have come up from some of the people that are joining us. Rajbhai Mehta, he's also in the industry, and he's saying, I personally think that next year is going to be a small, intimate affair, which I kind of probably agree with. People are downsizing, but don't forget those people that have already book their weddings with a venue. They're still wanting to go for the full shebang. There's lots of people. I just had an inquiry yesterday from a client in London that wants a wedding for 400 people in London. So I think people are going to continue, and hopefully by then, if there is a vaccination, then hopefully it will reduce the risk factors. Yeah, people don't want to compromise, like you said earlier. You wouldn't want to compromise. You wouldn't want to take your father to somebody's wedding and put him at risk. Or although lots of people are able to. There's lots of companies out there. Certainly, that my media company also can live stream any wedding, so that people that are unable to attend physically can still watch the wedding wherever they are. Destination weddings are also becoming quite popular, and I know, Karan, that you have done many weddings or
Lots of
outfits for
and I've
lots
even
of
attended destination weddings.
Yeah.
And they're lovely, to be fair.
Yeah, no,
gets me out the shop for a couple of days, but then
gets you out the shop,
and then you have to work.
Yeah, no, of course. And when you've actually been out to a destination wedding, is it to actually work as well? So is it to?
Oh yes.
Oh really?
So I'm constantly working. I'm always working. You know, I always take my laptop with me. I've got my phone with me, so I'm constantly working. Apart from when the wife tells me off, like, look, the nuptials are happening or the fair is happening, just put everything down, just watch it,
Yeah.
pick up, be sensible at that time. So yes, love. And then I'll quickly just, stop and that's it.
Of
But it's
course.
just what we do because we're passionate at what we do. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
absolutely.
majority of those that are in the industry that I'm in, we're all the same.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's constantly working.
Oh, it's gone robotic again. You've gone robotic again. He's become a statue. I'm gonna. I don't know what's going on there. Let's have a quick look at the messages again. Hi, Jazz. Jazz was with us last week. She's the celebrant that was with us last week. You're saying there may be more destination weddings as those can be held outdoors. Absolutely. And I have been inundated with destination wedding inquiries. So that again is a possibility. So Karan, you may be out, with me next year. Ensuring that the bridal outfits. Oh, I've lost him, and there we go. We are back. He's gone. Let's see if we can get him back. Okay, yeah, wouldn't it be fun? So Karan will be also out there ensuring that the bridal outfits are still fitting the bride when she's out there, at a wedding. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Oh, he's coming back. He is coming back. Let me see if I can add him to the stream. You're back.
Well, yeah.
What's that background noise? Is that? Have you got a microphone?
No, there's nothing here.
It's really weird. Okay, do not move. Do not touch anything. Just sit still.
My hands are here.
Yeah.
I was
just reading out some of the messages.
Like a child, I can't sit still. It's like me in general, I can't sit still.
I know you can't sit still.
Something going on.
But again, that's your passion, isn't it? It's like what you just said. Anybody, I think, in the hospitality business, and I think I can speak on behalf of everybody here. Whether you're a celebrant like Jazz, we've got Rajpai from Swarak joining us as well. There's quite a lot of people from the industry, but there's other people that are also that have just tuned in. And we've got Pravin Pai joining us as well. And I think anybody that is in the industry, hospitality industry, it's very difficult to sit still. I think all of us are like that. I think because it's an innate quality that we all have, that we all want to make.
The leisure industry as well.
Sorry?
We're also part of the leisure industry as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We are. And I think we all start getting itchy feet if we have to sit there for too long. And like you said, throughout this whole lockdown, you've been sitting there with your sketch pad because you couldn't sit still. So you just had to carry on with your design. So no, I think that's obviously very useful now, isn't it, for your brides and grooms that you've been doing?
Of course, yes. So they'll see. Well, to be fair, designs that we have done, say 10 years ago, that are put in production now, that'll probably be available, say, in 2 years down the line, which will come out. So, we do some really random stuff, but crazy stuff, but amazing stuff, rather than the usual, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You think outside the box.
And this is what my mum and my father and my granddad has always taught me. Just do these kind of things, but keep them in the background, and then let's see what happens.
Sure.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's why we always keep this little book that we have. Nobody ever sees it. Nobody is, not even my wife has seen this book.
Oh wow!
The only person has seen it is just my mum and myself. That's it.
Amazing. I've got a question here that's come through on my WhatsApp from. It's come through on my WhatsApp from someone who's tuned in right now, and she's asking. She's saying that she has a destination wedding planned for next March. And she's saying she loves all the traditional bridal colors, but she doesn't want to be feeling really, really hot when she's having her destination wedding on the beach. Could you make something for her that's very light and and something that she would feel comfortable wearing because she's getting married on the beach?
Sure. We have that conversation every single time everybody comes to us and says that we're going to have a destination wedding. So when it comes to a bride's wedding, they don't have a clue what goes on, in the sense that they've got lights, cameras, everything on them. They need to make sure they look the part. When it comes to people saying that, oh, velvet, for example, is going to make me feel hard or anything like that, it won't. I'll be genuinely honest with you, it won't. Whatever they like, whatever they love, whatever they feel comfortable in, that's what they need to do, genuinely. But in terms of making them feel less hot, then maybe go on a net-based fabric. But apart from that, whatever they like, just do that.
And you can make that for them. So if they wanted light fabrics,
of course.
Yeah.
Give me a challenge. Come on, Priti.
He's a gentleman that wants a challenge for all you brides out there, all you grooms out there as well that want that want an outfit made, bespoke outfit made, maybe for a destination wedding. You don't want to be feeling hot.
Give me a challenge.
Give him a challenge, and
we've made velvet outfits for brides and grooms that are getting married in, for example, in Sicily or in Marrakesh or places like that, where it's been hot, or even Dubai as well, where it's 40 plus degrees, and even in India. But it's just like what you feel comfortable in. That's what it is. Remember, all halls, or even if you're outside, you're going to be completely fine.
Yeah.
As a bride and a groom, you're not going to know what the heat is. You're just going to make your walk down. You're going to make sure that entrance is good. As long as the photographers have got you in, as long as the videographers have got you in, and that's it.
Okay, that's good to know. We've just had a message popped up from somebody called Amit, and said, Karan made my bespoke outfit for my TV magic show. Thank you, Karan. There you go. So what's this? What's all this about this TV magic show from Amit Badiani? You made a bespoke
magic Amit. Yeah. I made him, I think, 5 or 6 bespoke blazers with magic. Oh yes.
So he's
okay. I shouldn't. Okay, yes, Magic Amit, lovely person, absolute fantastic person. Go to him. I'm not going to tell you where I've made encryptions in his blazers, because I love magic, that's why. So I'm not going to tell you where there were random boxes. Well, I'm not going to say anything like that. No.
Well, he's thanking you anyway, so that's really nice.
Yeah. Honestly, I made him wonderful blazers.
Did you? Okay, well, that's nice to know. And thank you, Amit, for your message for Karan here. We have Jazz asking a question. Can you do coordinated outfits for bridesmaids, mothers of brides as well? So can they all be coordinated? I think we know the answer.
Give me a challenge, please. Come on, Jazz. Lovely. Thank you for the question. Would love to do that. Of course, we can do anything.
So, if the whole entire Khandan wants kind of coordinated outfit, you can do that for them, including.
Hold on.
And let's not forget the groom's party as well, because I know last year you did a whole. I think it was the groom plus 15 of his mates, and they all had coordinated groom's outfits. I know you did that for them, and the pictures actually say all. And they all looked absolutely amazing on their wedding day as well. So I should also be thanking you for doing that.
Yeah, that's fine. You see, with us, we don't really advertise much. It's just word of mouth, really. And just on family relation and stuff like that, because everybody knows my mum and dad. Everybody knows my grandfather and my grandmother. And people, I don't know how, they just know me.
Well, we know.
It is what it is.
You've probably been running around in the shop when you're in your nappy, so I'm sure that's how everybody else as well. Another message has just come through on my WhatsApp. It's from Kajal. Kajal is saying, does she need to make an appointment to come to the shop this Saturday? She wants to pop into the shop and have a browse round. Is the shop open this Saturday for a browse round, or does she have to have an appointment?
I couldn't hear that. Can you say that again, please?
Kajal is asking that she would like to hop along to the shop this Saturday. Would she need to make an appointment, or can she just turn up at any time?
If she can go on our website, www.anokeesarees.co.uk. But apart from that, we'll be open.
You'll be open. So those people that are passing by on the Golden Mile, if they see the shop doors are open, they can just pop in there.
Right. We give priority to appointments only.
But if
so we'd always recommend make an appointment.
Make an appointment, okay. But if they do want to browse around, the shop's open for them to have that browse around, I guess.
Yes, but which will always be cleaned properly and sterilized and everything.
Absolutely. No, okay, that's good to know. So I hope that answers your question, Kajal, because it looks like she's probably tuned in, but she's messaging me here on my WhatsApp. We also have Rekha joining us, who's also an award-winning makeup artist. She's joining us here from Coventry as well. And she's asking, again, she's dropped me a message on here. She's asking that could you, this is quite, I guess this is a bit of a weird question. Could you put together or make up a bespoke outfit based on the bride's makeup? That's a challenge, isn't it?
Why not? Yeah, we can do it. It's not a problem. Give me exactly. That's what we want. Give me a challenge. I'd love to do it.
You'd love to see it.
Come to see me. Let's do it.
Let's do it. There you go. So Rekha from Coventry, again, another award-winning. We have an award-winning makeup artist there. We also have Milan. Hi, Milan. Milan's joining us. Milan Gosai, and he's also saying highly recommend Karan. I think these are all your clients, aren't they? And we also know that Milan is also a very
he's very talented photographer and videographer.
And videographer as well from Framework. So nice of you to join us here as well, Milan. And I know that Milan's done lots of destination weddings as well, haven't you, Milan? I know you've been out there. You've been out to lots of destinations that I've been out to. Nikesh Chakrar is also doing.
I just want to tell everybody out there, I'm very shy when it comes to these kind of things.
Oh, you're not shy. You're not shy at all.
I was forced to do this.
It took a lot of convincing to get you on, didn't it? But that's because it's come from clients that wanted you to be on here tonight. So thank you for doing it. I think if we okay, so we have Dharmesh Mistry also joining us here. I think we all know Dharmesh. He's a local personality, isn't he, to all of us here in Leicester. Dharmesh Mistry, I think you know him. I think you've done a few outfits for him as well. I'm sure you have. If there's no more questions, I'd just like to thank you for joining me here tonight, Karan. I hope we've answered some of the questions that some of the people that have been asking us. Yes, I'll certainly be popping into the shop. I'll make an appointment. I will definitely make an appointment for my clients. I know that I have got a few clients that have lined up appointments with yourselves for the rest of this year, because it's really good to know that the shop is now open. But I'm sure our paths will cross again when these measures are lifted even more than they are already. So thank you very much for joining me here tonight, Karan.
No, Priti, thank you for inviting me. Next time, I've done in the shop, we could have showed you all the lengas and everything. But unfortunately, due to this corona, so it is what it is.
It is what it is, and we've just got to make a good. We've just got to make something good of this whole situation that we're all in. But thank you very much, Karan. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
It looks like I have big hands. I really don't.
Bye.
I promise you, I don't have big hands. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was Karan from Anokee Sarees. So the shop is now open on the Golden Mile. So for those of you that still haven't bought your bridal outfit and would like to still go along, you need to be measured up. Maybe your wedding's in a few weeks' time. You heard what Karan said. Put him, he's always up for a challenge. So pop over to the shop, make an appointment before you do. give him a call, log on to their website. They're very accommodating, so do pop along to the shop. And Gajal, you just asked that, can you just go in for a browse? You can, of course, go in for a browse, but priority will be given to clients that have made an appointment. And I guess that's fair, because at the moment, there's been lots of weddings that have been postponed, but there are still weddings that have downsized and are still going ahead this year. Next week, I'll be having another guest here. We'll be making some mocktails live. I will be joining them live here as well. So I'll be speaking to Jack from Breeze, who will be with me next week, and we'll be making some mocktails. So if it is a nice hot day like it has been today, join Jack and myself, and we'll be bringing you some mocktails. And of course, if you want a good reception party, then of course you need mocktails and cocktails. So we'll be speaking to Jack next week. So pop along again live here on Facebook, YouTube, and we'll be speaking to him. But thank you so much for everybody that's joining me here tonight as well. We've had Chandaben, we've had Nikesh, Jazz, we've had Minnie, Amit. Thank you all. Thank you. We've had quite a lot of people. If you love mocktails and you want to join us next week. But from me, Priti Raichura, luxury wedding planner, goodbye for now, and I'll be back next week. Bye.